welcome and greedy. So today I'm going to talk about compensation and benefits. So compensation and benefits are the remuneration that a business provides to the employee for the services they render to the organization. So compensation means the monetary provisions that are provided to the employees by the hiring organization. Meanwhile, the benefits can be monetary and non-monetary that are presented to the employees in the form of value in exchange for their services. So there are a few strategic compensations such as compensation of employee in ways that enhance motivation and growth. The next is links the compensation to the organization visions and also general business objective. And lastly, serve to match the monetary payments made to the employees with HR initiative.
The new minimum wage of 1,500 ringgit will come into effect on May 1st, Prime Minister Ismail Sabri Yaakob has announced. He said the increase from the current minimum wage of 1,200 ringgit will only involve companies in the private sector, which have 5 employees or more. He said the cost of living is rising and this is putting pressure on the B40 group.
Saya mendengar perbahasan yang dibawa oleh para perwakilan dan keluhan rakyat di luar sana. Justru hari ini saya ingin mengumumkan di Dewan ini bahawa kerajaan telah meluluskan pelaksanaan gaji minima sebanyak RM1,500. Pembayaran gaji minima ini akan bermula pada 1 hari bulan Mei 2022 ini.
Ismail said in-depth studies have been carried out regarding the impact of the new measure, especially on micro, small and medium-sized enterprises.
Okay, so the 36% increase from the 1,100 ringgit Malaysia level in rural regions in the minimum wage by 1 May is a considerable hike for planters in rural areas recuperating from the COVID-19 outbreak amid crop losses, human resource shortage, movement restriction and higher input costs. The problems surrounding Malaysia's minimum wage continue to gain attention. The rising cost of living in Malaysia is contributing to the minimum wage problem. Okay, so due to economic depression caused by the epidemic, many companies are battling to stay open. Because of this, several businesses have either paid their workers less than they were promised or delayed their regular monthly payment. There is a growing pressure on businesses to choose either employees' well-being or company viability. So employers are actually value the employees who are their assets. This is an issue of sustainability and keeping their businesses alive while retaining staff and building their financial position. Malaysian Employers Federal President Sheikh Hussein said that no employer wants to lose experienced workers. A lot of time and investment has been put into growing skills and knowledge. Having more businesses alive will create more employment. The number of such enterprises is estimated to be 560,000. The deferment of the 1,500 ringgit Malaysia minimum wage to July will allow them some time to focus on building their business and cash flow.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Khairul Nizam and I will continue the presentation with the component of compensation and benefits. It has 3 components which are direct compensation, indirect compensation and non-financial compensation. For the first one is direct compensation. The payment an employee receives straight from their company of employment is referred to as direct compensation. This covers both the base wage and any incentive payments. Direct compensation can take the form of regular and constant payments from an employer in the form of wage, salaries, commissions and bonuses. Next, we have indirect compensation. A non-monetary benefit provided to employees in addition to their direct compensation, which is their base salary or wages, is known as indirect compensation. Indirect compensation may also be referred to as perks or benefits. Indirect compensation is a component of your overall employment compensation, which includes both monetary and non-monetary benefits. Offering your staff life insurance, health insurance or employee stipends are also examples of indirect compensation that also called fringe benefits. Other kinds of indirect compensation include social security, paid time off PTO, a retirement plan, and sick leave. And the last one is non-financial compensation. Any form of employee compensation that doesn't include money is known as non-financial compensation. Many businesses come up with innovative methods to provide employee benefits that boost their sense of worth and appreciation. This type of payment is frequently a wonderful way to build loyalty and trust between an employer and employee. When comparing two professions, some workers could find non-monetary compensation such as flexible work hours or gym membership to be a significantly more appealing. Types of non-financial compensation are developmental opportunities, flexible schedule, and recognition. Next, I will explain about factors affecting compensation management, which are productivity of workers, government policies, and cost of living. The first one is productivity of workers. The best outcomes are facilitated through productivity-based compensation. Compensation should increase in direct proportion to employee productivity. The next one is government policies. To protect the interests of employees, the government also has several policies. The company is required to pay the employees in accordance with legal requirements and to offer perks including PF, health insurance, gratuities, and pensions. And the last one is cost of living. The cost of living significantly affects compensations. Employees who work in cities with high cost of living require greater pay and vice versa.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Aina Shamila binti Muhammad Izahal. So for this slide, I will explain about how compensation and benefit can positively affect organization performance. So we move to the next slide. In this slide, we can see there is 4 main points on how compensation and benefit can positively affect organization performance. The first one is by productivity and profitability. The second one is by fair compensation system. The third one is job satisfaction. And the last one by attract top talent in industry. So, for the first one is productivity and profitability. Human resources are precious asset for an organization and need to be handled well as it contributes a huge influence to the company. Compensation and benefit play an important role in increasing a company productivity and profitability. Besides, compensation and benefit allow the employee feel value and appreciate, which can increase their motivation. Motivation has been acknowledged as important in attaining company goals and objectives, and it is one of the concerns of business in top current business climates. Employees who are motivated perform well and work harder compared to the employees with low level of motivation. They have impact on organization productivity and consequently profitability in this way. Moreover, workers are not only driving to enhance their job quality and performance, but also learn more and become more efficient the longer they work for the organization. According to Campbell 2007, humans are naturally motivated to work better when they believe they will be adequately compensated or reward for their effort. The reward can be holiday trip, insurance benefit, and salary increase. In conclusion, we know that compensation and benefit offered by the companies may positively affect the organization performance by increase the productivity and profitability. The second point is fair compensation system. When the employee receives a fair compensation system, it will lead them to improve their skill and ability. Not only that, this will also enhance their level of motivation in organization. This also will lead them to be increase their quality of work since the company provide what they need to get. It is critical for companies today to retain and recruit this type of employees in order to optimize return on human capital since it may assist the company to accomplish its goal while also enhancing its performance in order to compete with other competitors. Therefore, offering suitable compositions and benefit to employee will positively affect the organization performance. The third point is true job satisfactions. According to the Cambridge Dictionary, the sense of happiness and accomplishment you feel in your employment when you and your job is worthwhile, or the extent to which your job offer you these sensations. Employment job satisfactions is strongly influenced by compensations, while benefits are less infused with the job satisfaction. There are two primary reasons for this, which are money is vital tool for meeting one's needs, and employees frequently perceive their salary as a sign of management interest in them. The last point is by attract top talent in industry. When potential workers are thinking about applying for a job, one of the first things they will do is research the company and benefit package. The amount of money an employee is paid is one of the most important factors in determining whether they will stay with the employer or not. Employees are more likely to stay with the company that can give a variety of compensation since compensation and benefit promise of salary increase, bonus and insurance coverage. According to the survey that was conducted by Glassdoor survey, this says that 60% from the compensation and benefit are influenced in deciding to accept the job, while 80% say that additional benefits are also considered to be preferred. Therefore, the employer has responsibility to manage the benefit and pay package for their employees. This is because the employee are aware of their worth.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Rafiuddin Biadumuti, and today I'm going to present about a conclusion. In conclusion, the minimum wage is still a hot topic in our society to be discussed. It is because this minimum wage will give an effect on living condition and jobs for the society in both ways, which is in positive and negative ways. By encouraging the consumption, it will increase the economic growth of a nation. Although it might increase the low-income workers' lifestyle, however, it still depends on a labor market. The minimum wage will also give a financial pressure for a business. It is because with what recently happened, which is COVID-19 and a big flood, it will make the businessman or any company have a big trouble in financial. This shows that minimum wage is still an important topic to be discussed. It is because it gives both positive and negative ways, which means it will give positive ways to the workers that have low income, but it will give a pressure for a businessman or the owner of the company. Okay, I think that's all from me. Have a nice day. Thank you.